Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to MDLR Fishing. My name is Mark, and today we're fishing on the Upper Texas Gulf Coast, doing some deep water style stuff. I got the fast kayak. The spot that I want to fish is approximately 4 miles away. I think I've already traveled a little over 1 mile, but I saw this culvert right here. It's a drain that comes out into this channel. And I figured we'd give it a shot before moving on. We had a long ways to go, but you always want to hit these spots up whenever you have an outgoing tide. There's no water coming out, so we may not stay here long. But yeah, welcome back to the channel. Let's see if we can catch some speckled trout today. All right, no bites. Let's continue on. Try to hurry up and get to where we need to go. We got him. There we go. It never fails. You stop to start doing something. I was trying to make a rudder correction, and my lure just stayed down there a little bit longer than what I anticipated. Oh, nice red. There we go. Yeah, stay down there a little bit longer, and this fella comes and picks it off. There we go. Nice first catch. Yeah, that's him. Oh, nice. There's a good looking speckled trout right there. And that's exactly what we were going for. All right, buddy, chill out. "17.5" speckled trout. Nice. We will see you later. I'm not gonna keep any trout today. I would like to keep some redfish though. Try to hurry up and get back to where I was at when I caught that fella. The current's really ripping through. That's what's going to help us to be able to catch these fish today. You got two channels meeting each other on an outgoing tide. The only reason why I haven't fished this in years is because of how far away it is from the boat ramp. But this kayak is able to achieve 5 miles an hour, and with the wind and the current helping me, I was able to go a little bit faster today, and it made for good timing to be able to get out here. Here we are. Nice hook set too, right in the corner of the mouth. Here we are. That's a good one right off the bottom. All right, come here, buddy. We got some fat ones out here today. Go. Nice. Oh, okay. Oh, picked it up. Little bitty fella. This guy really wanted it. I was already done with my retrieve and just bringing it in, and this guy saw it. All right, so let's talk about the setup that we're using. This is a 7-foot long ultralight casting rod from Old 18 Outfitters. It's their Buoyancy series. We've got a 100 size bait caster spooled with 30-pound Varivas braid, and I'm using a 20-pound fluorocarbon fishing line as a leader. And the lure, this is what's getting it done for us today. This is a it's called a bug tail jig, and it's made with rabbit fur. Goes down there, I think this one's a 1/4 ounce. Goes down there pretty quick because we're fishing some deep water that's got a lot of this current ripping through, and that's where them speckled trout are all schooled together at the bottom. Just jigging it, popping it, and then letting the current scoot it along. Winter fishing can be some of the easiest stuff to do, but also the hardest, because if their fish aren't here, then it's kind of hard whenever you got to move spot to spot to try and find them. That's where a boat comes in handy, but if you pick your spots well, usually these guys can be found in all these little deep holes that's got oyster and then some mud. The bottom is very soft right here, and it warms up pretty quick, especially whenever that sun is overhead. That's going to be my last cast right here. There's another spot that's pretty close by, and it'll have water ripping through just like this. I've caught some massive speckled trout there before in the past, and kind of curious to see what it's going to be like. So let's put this guy away really quick, and we'll make the quick trip over there to that area and keep our fingers crossed that something's going to be there. I mean, the fish are certainly biting right here. We've got a lot of little ones mixed in with everything, so I want to see if we can find those big fellas. Let's turn our motor on. There we go. All right. Hopefully the land is going to protect us from that wind. Stuff picked up pretty high. We've made it to spot number 2. You got this right here. It's changed a lot since I've been out here. It looks like the water has pushed through this little island right here. It used to be connected to the rest of that marsh grass, and you can go deep inside there, but I'm not going to do that with this kayak. It's kind of hard to fish the marsh with this one. You can get it done, but I don't like to. This one's meant for open water fishing. That's what it was bred for. That's going to be my last cast right there. I have spent about 35-40 minutes casting in every direction, letting it hit the bottom, swimming it through the middle, swimming it right up, right below the surface of the water, and not one hit. I have been bumping a lot of bait, and I bet that's what the birds are. I'm watching them out there dive down on the surface of the water. Guarantee that's what they were doing. So, I mean, at least we were getting hit at the first spot. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll fish my way back. Maybe we get lucky. But over here, it's just not happening, so I don't want to stick around. There ain't no sense in doing that, wasting time. I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of that heavy wind though, so that's gonna be a nuisance. All right, let's get going. There's a thump. There we go. Back over here where we started, and the fish are still here. The current has slowed down, so the tide is about to shift, but the fish are still biting, so that's the good thing. These are some nice sized fish right here. Good hook set. Nice speckled trout right there. Here we are. Nice. What are you gonna be? No head shakes at all. Oh, good speckled trout. Whoa, dude. Little fella. All right. Whoa, whoa, bro. There we go. All right, we'll see you later. That one got him on the gill. Good to see them still biting before we gotta make the long trek back to the ramp. Boy, it is a doozy of a ride. All I'm doing right now is just stalling, trying to wait out and fish as much as I can until they stop biting, so that the tide will completely shift. You can see that it's completely different than it was when we were out here earlier today before heading off to our next spot. If we can get that incoming tide, then I can have that in my favor and make this 4-mile trek a little bit easier. One thing that I haven't mentioned, and I think it's safe to say that our fishery didn't really take much of a hit as far as dead fish from the freeze that took place about a week ago. It's around that time where the carcasses are going to start washing up along the bank and like floating up, and I haven't seen any of that, so that's a good thing. Another announcement that I have is the Houston Fishing Show. We're less than, I think, like 2 weeks away, and I'd really love to shake your hand, say hi if you're local to my area, and if you're going to be there, if you plan on going on Saturday and Sunday, that's going to be February 15th and 16th. On the 15th, I will be at the Old 18 Outfitters booth, and then on the 16th, I'm going to hop on over to Bugs Fishing. And I'd really love to shake your hand, say thank you for the amazing support that you have shown me through the years in watching the content and talk fishing. So I think that's going to do it for this one. I got a long ways to go, and I'm about to wrap things up, stop fishing. I really wanted to catch that turd that was biting down there, but doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So if you're interested in any of the gear that I use, go down into my video description and click on those links, and you can check that stuff out. Until next time, tight lines, everyone.